Thanks for having me.
Sadly we aren't allowed to meet in person because the whole Eurosonic Festival is happening online. And how does a digital cool greenhouse show look like?
It looks kind of like a live show. I mean, we're in a good setting in the smokehouse in Ipswich. We traveled down. We hadn't been together for like 10 months. It was a bit strange just playing without an audience, you know, but I think it worked well.
That must be hard for a band as well, because normally you are on tour together in a small van with all the guys, and now you haven't seen each other in 10 months?
Yeah. It's such a shame. You know, we were booked to play so many shows this year, but we couldn't do any of them, unfortunately. We only played like 5 or 6 shows in total together as a band. So we were very excited for this year, but I guess we just got to wait just like everyone else.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
How did you enjoy the moment the album was released? That was all at home or maybe on Zoom or something?
Yeah, that's been strange. We did actually meet up. So this was in May. I think we did a socially distanced. We met up on the River Thames and had a glass of champagne, and that was good. But yeah, it's weird. So I haven't met anyone who likes the album or has bought the album really. So it's
you don't
strange.
even know if people are really if the people are listening, if they are real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could all be robots.
Yeah.
So I look forward in the future to meeting some people who are hopefully not robots. Who
I like the album. You are kind of meeting me now. So I am the first person you meet who likes the album.
Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't met anyone in the flesh. I met a couple of people on Zoom for interviews. But,
yeah.
Yeah, no proper fans yet. So I look forward to that.
Musically, it was, I think, a busy year because the album was released. And after that, 2 new songs already came out. How many songs do you write a year?
Good question. So we recorded the album in 2019, and those songs were written over a couple of years. And then I think the single that we released after, I think those were the only 2 songs that I wrote last year. But then I've been writing more this year, so I'm working on a second album. So I'm maybe trying to do like 1 or 2 a month if it goes well.
Wow. It's still exciting, man, to hear that songs. Alexa is one of the most fun songs I heard in a while because it's funny, it gives energy, and that's what we need in times like these, I guess.
I'm glad. I'm glad to bring a bit of joy or entertainment to people in these times. You know, I was thinking about this new album and I was like, almost was going to make it really strange and sad, but then I've decided I'm actually going to make it more uplifting because I think people have had enough of like strange, sad times at the moment. So I'm going to try and make something quite happy for the next one, which is weird because it's not necessarily a very exciting or happy time, but yeah.
Especially in the UK, also with the Brexit thing happening with touring artists and the whole lockdown again. That must be hard for an artist to make fun and happy songs.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Brexit thing is terrible. I wanted to do some traveling this year. I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
I'd love to play in the Netherlands. I love the scene in the Netherlands, but it's going to be harder. But yeah, it's a challenge to try and write something that's upbeat at the moment. But that's my aim because I think it's going to be, I think people need that more than something that's kind of depressing right now.
That's true, yeah. I would love to play now Alexa on Kink. What could you tell me about it? Did you already get messages from people with whose Alexa which is going on when they play the song?
Yeah, I've seen a few people. So it's the first song to be able to trigger an Alexa.
Yeah.
It can actually set an alarm. So maybe when you play it, it will hopefully set people's alarms for 3 in the morning. And that has happened a couple of times, which I'm very glad about, you know.
I'm going to play it on the radio now, so all the alarms in the Netherlands will go on in a minute.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Thanks, Tom. Hopefully you are allowed to come to the Netherlands this year to play some fucking great shows and otherwise next year, and it will happen, man.
I hope so. Thanks for having me.